So hi Jenny, how are you?
I'm good. How's Lyle today?
Good. Hey Jenny, we should probably introduce ourselves just so that people know who we are and other than
Oh,
I kind of
yes.
wear a
Yeah,
uniform or something like that. So you
that's
go
right.
first. You go first.
Okay. Okay. I'm Jenny Knutson. I work for the SAS North Acquired Brain Injury Outreach Team with the Saskatchewan Health Authority, and it's also quite a mouthful. And I talk a lot about the brain and keeping it safe.
Oh, well, perfect. And I'm Lyle Kershuk, and I am the Director of Public Affairs for Parkland Ambulance. And so, Jenny, this is right up your alley. I brought along some helmets. So I thought, why don't we talk about helmets, the right helmet for the right thing? Do you think this is for me? Do you think?
Well, I think maybe you've grown since maybe you got that helmet. So you might want to be looking for a bigger helmet. So getting a helmet that fits on your head, that fits firmly without kind of, if you wiggle your head around, that it's not going to fall off. And you also want to make sure that it's for the right activity. So the one you're wearing is a multisport helmet, which is great for biking, going skateboarding, longboarding, scooters, all sorts of wheeled activities this time of year.
Perfect. All right. It's even got some really cool colors too. Yeah, I kind of figured it's probably not going to fit me right, but it's got these little foam pads inside. So if it did fit me, I guess I could just peel off some of this foam, which I have here, and add it in if it was a little bit small, or a little bit, shall I say, a little bit too big, I mean, and then make it sort of fit. But it definitely doesn't fit. The other thing we got to make sure of is that these straps sort of go right around so that we buckle because it really is kind of cool. I've seen lots of kids cycling this weekend where these are just kind
Yeah.
of, like a pair
Dangling
of,
in the wind,
like a
right? Yeah,
kind
so
of
you
little
want to make sure.
pigtails, you know, and
Yeah, so it's really important with a helmet, right, to have those buckled up underneath. And it should be kind of nice and snug where you can only fit kind of 1 to 2 fingers kind of in between there. Simply otherwise, it's just a really fancy hat, right?
yeah,
If you're
well,
not
it is.
actually
I mean,
looking up.
if I had someone small at my house, Jenny, I think this would be really cool to wear. And
Definitely.
like you said, it's multi-sport, so I can wear it on the scooter, I can wear it on the skateboard, I can put it on to go cycling. Um, and it's got, oh, hey, this one's even got some markings on the inside. I don't know if we can show our viewers, but right inside there where I'm pointing is actually a label that tells us, when this thing was made, who it's designed for. So it's a child, that it meets the ASTM standard, which is what we want to see. And, it doesn't have any bumps or bruises. It's got a few little scrapes on it, but I think that's pretty well intact. Jenny, can we wear these for like, as we grow up? Like, can I have this for 5 years or 10 years, or should I
Yeah.
change it out?
So we should be changing it out. So on average, they'll be kind of good for around 5 years. And on that sticker you were pointing at, it should have kind of a date of manufacture. So you want to go about 5 years from there. But if you've had it and maybe it's your older brother who is maybe 5 or 6 years older than you, it's
Yep.
probably not the best one. You'll want to be looking for a new one. And if it does get a crack in it, or maybe it's not the best taken care of, we should be putting them on a shelf or put them up and not just kind of throw them out in the lawn or in our garage on the floor. We should take care of them as well because it's going to protect our brain.
Yeah, we want to probably make sure we hang it up and rather than just sort of fling it into the corner of the house or something like that. I found a hockey helmet. That's probably not most ideal for going out on a skateboard or a scooter, though, eh?
Not ideally, they're made for a different sport and the different things that we're doing. So those ones are meant to protect more in different types of falls that happen in those types of sports and are just made differently. So choose the right
Yeah,
helmet for the right activity.
absolutely. And then, of course, I found a great big ATV or something that you'd wear if you're out on a snow machine. Again, different sport, different type of helmet. And certainly this one's probably more about
Yeah.
my size. But Jenny, I learned a lot about helmets today. Thanks for joining me. It was really fun to say hi to you once again, even though we're sort of stuck indoors. But great seeing you.
Yes, thanks for having me.